Felipe, he hit platinum 150 like yesterday, right? But check this out. He went onto his live trading account within a week, right? Within a week of getting started, he went onto his live trading account, put in just £50, just £50. He took that £50 to £1,000, guys. Took out 700 and gave it to his mom, right? Put some sevens in the chat for that alone, because that's crazy. He took £50 to £1,000, took 700 and gave it to his mom. And he's only been a part of the platform for 7 days. That's amazing, right? That's amazing. That's what gets me fired up. That's what gets me waking up, right? And guess what? He's only 18. It doesn't matter what age you are. It doesn't matter what race. It doesn't matter what background. You can come into this platform and truly win. And that's what he's doing, right? So, just many testimonies. You had a guy called Steve on the call. Shout out to Steve. He just went live today, made £108, right? Within half of the day, right? So these are the stories we're hearing. And now we need to spread the word with this news. We need to spread the word to the whole world. The whole world needs to know what's going on so they can benefit from it. Before we bring on the special guest speaker, I really want to encourage you guys to go out there. And this is something I've been practicing, and I've seen it change my life completely, right? I would hear believe, I would hear, if it's out of sight, it's out of mind. I would hear all of those things. But I've been recently speaking with David and Menitia, and I said, you know what? Let me take this stuff really, really serious. Like, I was taking it serious before, but I said, let me take it really, really serious. And I want you guys to understand, you need to take your goals so serious, all right? You need to have goals so big that they scare you, but they excite you at the same time. And I'm going to show you something I did with where I am right now, right? You can see my goals are literally everywhere, right? Literally everywhere. If I was to show you the whole room, like that's just behind me, right? But if I was to show you the whole room that I'm in, oh my days, you'd be like, whoa, what is this? My goals are everywhere. So whether you have a trading goal, right? Whether you have a goal of hitting platinum 150, whether you have a goal of hitting platinum 600, whether you have a goal of hitting platinum 1000, the first thing I want you to do, this is the first note I want you to write down. All right, the first note I want you to write down today is have your goals everywhere, right? You need to be able to see your goal 24/7. You need to have your goals everywhere, right? Literally everywhere. As you can see, I can see my future, right? I can see that's one of the mansions I'm going to be purchasing. That's the garden. That's the blue Lamborghini right there. Some of you guys will be getting picked up in, right? But you got to understand, these things are going to happen. So check this out. Some of us, we're not fired up. Some of us don't have the energy. Some of you guys are like, why does this guy got so much energy? It's 9 o'clock, right? Do you want to know why? Because what I see right now, I see my future, right? So the reason why a lot of people don't have energy, the reason why a lot of people aren't fired up is because they're stuck in their current situation, right? They're stuck in the environment. And right now, your bank account might reflect £100, £200, maybe even minus, right? So if you're looking at that all the time, how are you going to be fired up, right? You're not going to be fired up if your bank account ain't reflecting I muted myself. I just muted myself when I was dropping a very powerful nugget, right? I said every successful person, they operate in the physical, but their mind is in the future. All right, I'm going to say that again for the guys that just plugged in. Every successful person, they operate in the physical because they have to, but their mind is in the future. So your mind needs to be in the future. Now, you guys are thinking, oh, that's great. Dream boards, dream visions. Let's have a little, rectangle in our room where we have our goals. I'm listening to Conceive, Believe, and Achieve. I want you guys to write that down. Conceive, Believe, and Achieve by David and Menitia. You need to get that book, because what he says on that book, he says he doesn't believe in dream boards or vision boards. He believes in a dream environment, guys. Your environment, right? You have to have the whole environment. Look at that right there, right? Goals are everywhere. Everywhere, literally. That's all I see. All the way up to the top of the wall. Everywhere, guys, right? So you got to understand that, having a dream, and that's one wall, right? I can't be bothered to turn it around. But, I'm looking at my laptop. Guess what? I'm seeing my goals straight there, right? So I'm operating in the future. My mindset is in the future. And that's how I managed to be fired up. And now guess what? That's when the law of attraction starts to kick in. Right? That's where the law of attraction starts to kick in. Because you got to understand that, if I'm seeing Ferraris, I'm seeing jets, I'm seeing helicopters, right? I'm seeing mansions, I'm seeing chairman, I'm seeing 10 platinum 1000s, I'm seeing 1 million through trading. guess what's happening? This is getting picked up by my subconscious mind, right? My subconscious mind is picking up these things. So guess what's going to start happening? It's naturally going to start attracting into my life. So the momentum we're seeing right now is not by accident, right? It's not a coincidence. I'm not surprised that we're seeing this momentum because I'm seeing my goals 24/7. So ask yourself, are you in an environment that's conducive for you to go chairman? Are you in an environment that's conducive for you to go and make $1 million through trading? Right? Ask yourself that question, because if the answer is no, you really have to change that around, guys. You have to change it around. I'm telling you, you have to change it around. Now ask yourself this. David said this to me. He said, if I was to come into your home, or if I was to come into your, if I was to come into your house right now, and let's say you're a religion, right? Let's say, your religion is Islam. I'm probably going to see the Quran everywhere. I'm going to see your prophet everywhere, right? If I'm on mute again, okay, I'm not on mute, right? But if I'm a Christian, you're going to see pictures of Jesus everywhere. You're going to see, certain churches, certain things, right? And you'll be able to tell I'm a Christian, right? So if I was to come into your home today, if I was to come to your environment today, would I be able to tell that you're going to go out there and become a millionaire? Would I be able to tell that you're going to come out there and become a billionaire? Would I be able to tell that you're about to go chairman? Would I be able to tell that you're about to make $1 million through trading? Right? Because if I can't come into your environment, and if I can't see this, if I can't feel from your environment that you're about to go out there and do these amazing things, guess what? 9 times out of 10, it ain't going to happen. Right? If you're a Christian and you ain't got, quotes, or you ain't got, things that show me that you're a Christian, 9 times out of 10, you ain't practicing it that hard. Right? So the reason why we have our goals around us all the time is so we're reminded of where we're going. So it doesn't matter what obstacles are going to come and hit us throughout the day. Guess what? There's no problem, because I'm going to hit my goal. I'm seeing my goal 24/7, right? That's the first thing I want to challenge every single one of you guys to do. Write your goals down and put them everywhere, right? If it's out of sight, then it's out of mind. All right? If it's out of sight, it's out of mind. So you want to make sure your goals are in mind. The next thing I want to do, all right, we've been doing this today throughout the day. This is the last thing I'm going to actually talk about before we bring up our chairman guest speaker today. And it's launching your business, guys, right? Launching your business. Now is the best time to launch your business. Now more than ever is the best time to launch your business. I'm telling you why, because you're in quarantine, right? You probably haven't got that much going on. But guess what? The rest of the world don't have that much going on as well, right? So they're here to hear your story. Before they didn't have time to listen to you, but now they got time to listen to you. I saw a funny quote. Someone said, it's quarantine now. Where are those traders at? Right? People are literally wanting to get involved with trading because they understand that the job is not as stable as they thought it was. They understand that, the job is eventually, is going to either replace them or they're going to get replaced. All right. So I'm telling you guys, you have to be sharing the plan. Now, I want to share with you something that I've been doing right here. Right. So this diary, I don't know if you can see it. Here we go. All right. So we've been packing out the diary, right? Especially the bottom half, right? The reason why I've been packing out the diary is with something called a launch call. I want you to write that down, a launch call, right? The people that I've been launch calling with is Anike, right? Who's on this call right now. Shout out to Annie. Who else is there, right? We've got a few people that I've been launching with. Isaac, I see Isaac's name right there. I'm going to break down what Montel duplication right there. Come on, you know the vibes. But I'm going to break down what a launch call is, right? A launch call, and Frontiera as well. A launch call is simply you saying, all right, cool, Saturday, 3 p.m., I'm going to get my mentor to actually talk to my friends about how the business works, right? Saturday, 3 p.m. So what you have to do, you have to set a date, you have to set a time, and all you then have to do is literally write a list of friends that you want on that call, let them know that your mentor is going to be doing a call with you about the opportunity, and say, are you free at Friday, 6 p.m. to join this call? If they're free, send them the link, get them on the link with their mentor, and guess what? Your mentor is going to take care of all the hard work for you. And guess what? That's 2 and 3 done. 2 and 3 will be taken care of. Platinum 150 will probably be taken care of, right? Platinum, this will set you up to go Platinum 600, Platinum 1000. I'm telling you guys, this month you will see multiple Platinum 1000 get popped. Multiple. And why? Because we're doing the activity. We're doing the launch calls. Okay? So I just want to encourage you guys, if you haven't already launched your business, now's the time you want to launch your business, guys, right? So as I said, go to your mentor, go to whoever your Platinum 1000 and above mentor is, right? After this call, and say, I want to launch my business. Go to your Platinum 1000 above mentor and say, I want to launch my business. They're going to show you exactly how to launch your business, right? They're going to say, all right, cool. Let's do a call, right? Friday, 6 p.m. They're going to give you a date, or you're going to give them a date. You're going to liaise on that date. And then you're simply going to say, boom, I'm going to go out there. I'm going to get 15, 20 of my friends or 20 people that want to make extra income on this call so they can understand how it works, guys. I'm telling you, I packed out my diary this week with launch calls. I can't wait to see the results from everyone that's going to get launched and everyone that's launching their business. And you got to treat this like a business, right? If you was to go out there and launch your barbershop, you wouldn't just put the signs up saying, yeah, I got a barbershop. You would tell your friends about the barbershop. You'd be like, listen, if you need a trim, like I do, right? You're going to say, come to this shop, come to my shop, come to my barbershop, right? So that's what you guys need to do. You need to simply launch your business, guys. I'm not capping. This strategy will completely take care of your 2 and 3, and it will completely help you go out there and make residual income. Because again, all you need is 2 yeses to cancel that subscription. All you need is 3 yeses to go out there and become a Platinum 150 with this platform. So without further ado, right, I'm fired up, right? The main event is here. So I hope you guys took notes on that. Make sure your environment is conducive for your growth. Number 1, make sure your goals are everywhere. I see Charmin on the call. I see her goals everywhere. You could just show them, you know, look at that. Look at that. Boom, right? Look at the goals, right? And make sure your goals are everywhere, guys. You want to do that first and foremost. Secondly, you want to make sure that you're going out there and you're launching hard, right? You want to launch hard. That is the goal, right? So without further ado, I'm going to bring in my brother, right? There we go. I see Charmin with the diary as well. She got a diary. Let's go. Let's go. But I'm going to bring up my brother. Let me see if I can find him on this call. All right. So this is someone, I got to tell you guys a story, right? This is the power of conventions. And write this down. This is another nugget, right? You never want to miss conventions. When you go to conventions, your mindset gets broadened so much. And you probably heard that saying, once your mindset expands to a certain place, it can never go back to the same. Right. So I remember my first convention, or my second, I believe. I met this amazing individual. Right. I went to the ATL, and, you know, we just connected straight away. It's like, it's so crazy. Through this platform, I've met so many brothers. Like, they're just meant to be my brother. Right. And this is one of them. And, you know, we just been talking ever since. And it was crazy because, you know, I was a Platinum 5000 when we met. He's a Platinum 2000. And now he's a Chairman 10. Right. So, you know, you always have to be humble. You always have to have that attitude of gratitude. I could have just been like, yeah, I'm a Platinum 5000, don't talk to me, right? But no, I was like, bro, listen, let's vibes. There's no levels here. And that's how we build as an organization. There's no hierarchy. We're all the same level. It doesn't matter about what title I am, right? It doesn't matter about that. I could be a customer, right? So, you know, that's the mentality we have. And, you know, just having the attitude towards him and just welcome him in with open arms, we've managed to sustain an amazing relationship. And to see this guy go Chairman 10 is just absolutely inspiring. You know, he's got a son that adores him. And I just love this guy to bits, man. He's an amazing guy. We was at the convention, and, you know, he done an amazing speech for our team as well, dropping so much nuggets. And you guys have the chance, you guys have the opportunity to learn from him firsthand, right? So any questions you have, if you're new, if this is your first hour in the company, I know, you know, we have Shishan. She just literally got started like 30 minutes ago. We have Dion from Florida, who literally got started like 20 minutes ago. Have your questions, right? You can't ask the wrong question here, right? So have your questions ready. He's going to be here to answer your questions and show you guys how to get to the next level. So without further ado, I want us to go into that chat box, put some 7s in the group chat, right? Put some 7s in the chat box, because you're about to hear from the one and only, the legend, the man, the myth of the moment, Mr. Parish, right? So let me see if I can unmute my boy Parish. Can you hear me, bro?
Let's go.
Let's go. Yes, sir. Let me see if I can find you, bro.
Loud and clear. Can you hear me?
Give me a second, bro. Okay.
Can you hear me?
There we go. The connection's a little bit bad, but I think it's getting better. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear. Can you hear me?
Okay, yeah. We good.
Perfect, man. Listen, keep those 7s dropping in the chat for my boy, man. Definitely been killing the game. I'm honestly honored and to really be on this call with you all today. Only reason why is because when it comes to my success and when it comes to success and its whole opportunity, it's the people, it's the bonds that you actually create. And I actually remember that event we went to, bro. And I remember walking in, I was like, who is this sharp dude, man? His suit was fire. I'm like, yo, this guy is crazy. I went ahead and walked up to him to meet him in person. I'm just like, yo, man, my name is Parish. We started chopping it up. And he was just giving me game, and I definitely got to give it back to you, bro, and say thank you for everything that you've done, how you've been able to help me, get to the success, right? So yes, I'm going to be answering all of you guys' questions as well. I'm going to be going over a couple of different things, different strategies to help you from a mind standpoint, building your business. And can you hear me, bro?
Yeah.
I want you to, for all the notes that people are dropping for the questions, definitely just keep track of them, because I know a lot of people just dropping questions in the chat box. So just if you can like write them down or pin them, and then we're gonna do like the Q&A. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
All right, perfect. So definitely, so let's jump right into it. Right? So everybody who's on this call who's new, if you're building a business, if you're a trader, listen. When it comes to this opportunity, you have to understand that it's bigger than just building the business. It's your mindset, right? So if you want to trade, if you want to build an opportunity, you want to make sure you just message me saying the connection is lagging.
Yeah, Parish, bro, can you hear me?
I'm not sure. Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, but
is it lagging?
Yeah, it's lagging, bro.
Let me leave and join right back.
All right, bro. Appreciate you guys. All right, so he's just joining back, guys. But there you go. Keep the energy going. You're going to get put on some serious game right now. Again, any questions you have, whether it's with trading, any questions you have, whether it's with building that business, if you're in a place right now where you're a bit stagnant, put the question. If you're close to your next rank, I see some of you guys about to hit P1K, about to hit P2K, about to hit P600, right? If you're about to hit that rank and you're like, what next do I need to do? What more can I do? You want to have those questions right now. If you're about to make 1,000 free trading, right? If you're about to, make 10,000 free trading, you're like, what do I need to do to get to that next level trading? I'm telling you guys, you want to write them down and ask him. So he should be just back on the call right now. Let me just check it. Let me just see if his name is there and I can add him back again. Okay, he's not back yet. But yeah, so guys, literally, how we met was crazy, man. Conventions. A lot of you guys came to the convention that we had in February, and we just met. And as he said, was chopping it up, and it was crazy. And he's a Chairman 10 today, which is amazing. He's about to go Chairman 25. So when he does come up, he's gonna be dropping some serious game for you guys, right? Another tip while he's gone, this is the diary that you guys want to get. Take note of this diary right here. This is the David and Menitier diary. It's called Action Day. It's an Action Day diary, right? If you haven't got this diary yet, you're really playing games. It helps you take care of your trading. It helps you take care of your business. It helps you take care of your goals. It helps you take care of everything, right? It's literally, get the 8x11 version. Action Day, 8x11. Look at this. I feel like I'm selling a diary right now. Don't worry. I ain't selling it. But, it's game. It's game. You can see your whole week. You can see everything. So Action Day, 8x11. If you want to take your business to the next level, you want to be, what's the word? You want to be scheduled. You want to be, there's actually a word for it. You want to conduct yourself properly, right? Accountable. I'm getting there. I can't remember the right word for it, but if you want to be constructive, right, make sure you get that diary so you got everything together. All right, get your stuff together. Organize. That's what I was looking for. Organize. That book is going to help you be organized on a whole different level. That's the one. Constructive, all of that stuff, organized. We got there in the end. So let me see if Parish is back on the call, and I can just unmute him. I just saw his name. Give me a second, guys. There we go.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, that's a lot better now, bro. That's a lot better.
But you can hear me good, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Can you see me?
Now I can. Yeah.
Yeah, I just went ahead and left outside, man. I don't know what's going on in the building, but I said I'm not letting no distraction stop me from this call right now. That's the type of mindset you got to have when it comes to opportunity. When distractions come, are you going to focus on your distractions? Are you going to focus on your problems? Or are you going to focus on the solutions, right? Perfect. But you can hear me good, right?
Bro, can hear you loud and clear.
Hey, man, loud and clear. So definitely, man, once again, I definitely got to give it back up to you. And like I was saying, man, when I went to that event and I actually saw you, bro, I said you was looking real sharp and stuff like that. But I said I had to get out my comfort zone. When you're in your business, for those who are in this opportunity, you've never done this before, what you got to understand is you got to get out your comfort zone. You can't be comfortable when it comes to this opportunity, because you're going to be faced with challenges and tribulations that's going to stop you from where you actually want to be. So what you want to do is you want to get comfortable with being uncomfortable, right? It's all about being a competent. What does that basically mean, right? When you're uncomfortable in a situation, if you don't know how to talk to people, if you don't know how to enter a trade, you want to get comfortable at actually doing those tasks, get comfortable actually talking, get comfortable building your business, get comfortable with making that list, get comfortable with people telling you no, because now it's going to help you. It builds rapport, it builds character with actually everything that you're actually building within your organization. Like I said earlier, this opportunity, this business is more than just a sign up. When you get started, you have now joined a family. And as you and the people within this organization, you got to welcome everybody like family, number one. And number two, like I said, when it comes to opportunity, it's bigger than just signing up for learning how to trade. You're signing up to change your mindset, change everything you want to do in your life because of your why. So number one, write this down. What is my why? When you're doing this business, you have to have a why. What's going to keep you up at night? I'm going to be completely honest with you, ladies and gentlemen. There are some days I don't feel like trading. There's some days where I get discouraged. It happens to us all. But you got to understand is I'm not trying to like not motivate y'all. I'm being real. It's going to be a real conversation because there's going to be stuff that's going to happen to you. Me, I'm a father, right? So I wanted to do presentations. I wanted to talk to people, and I didn't have a babysitter. I couldn't afford it, right? So what I had to do is I had to take my son with me. I didn't make excuses for my why because I knew what my why was. So if you're going through things in your business, if you're lacking, if you're having those doubts entering your mindset, remember your why. He talked about it, right? Have your goals around you. Have your why around you. I don't believe in a vision board. I believe in a vision environment. That's what you actually have to have when you're actually building this business and when you're trading as well. People don't actually know when it comes to trading in this opportunity, trading is actually a lot harder than actually building a business, right? This is something that's actually just new you have to go through. That's number one. The second thing I want you to understand is time. Those of y'all probably wouldn't believe me, right? I think my first 90 days, I had zero success. Nobody would join my business. I blew accounts. I wasn't taking it seriously. And what I realized, it wasn't that it was my opportunity. It wasn't my time to grow. It wasn't my time to become successful. It wasn't my time to actually get everything that I need to be, that I can become successful. And that was my first 90 days. So now imagine what would have happened if I would have quit. What would have happened if I would have gave up? What would have happened if I would have let me losing money not be where I truly want to be right now? So give yourself time until. What does this mean? Until the success happens, right? You want to give yourself time until the success happens. Why? Because that's what it's all about. It's a journey. It's a process. It's a struggle. Look at LeBron James. Look at Kobe Bryant. Look at Michael Jordan. And any sports career field, it took them time to get to where they needed to be, right? When you're looking at all these successful stories, look at where they were when they were in high school, right? When they were going through the journeys, going through when they were in college, right? Going through the heartaches, the wins, the losses. It's all about having small increments, right? This is the third thing I want you to write down. When you're setting up goals, right? He touched on it earlier. Have a goal for yourself. What you want to have is A-type goals, B-type goals, and C-type goals. Yes, everybody is going to go chairman. But if I said, what is your A-type goal for this month? What is your goal for this month in the month of April? Obviously, you're not going to go chairman tomorrow. So what does that basically mean? What is your A-type goal? What can you physically get done, right? It's all about momentum. He said it earlier, right? So what is your A-type goal? If you know you can, if you're 2 and 3 right now, you know you can definitely go ahead and get one more sign up and be P150. If you're a platinum 150 right now and you're 3 away from platinum 600, you now know in your mental you can go ahead and get that done this week. If you're a platinum 1000 and you're looking at your organization and you're trying to figure out, well, how do I go platinum 2000? How can I get that done? Look within your organization and see who you can help get that done. It's time to get these A-type goals done, right? A-type goals. Your B-type goal is something you're envisioning. Okay, cool. I want to be platinum 2000 at the end of the month. I want to be chairman at the end of the month. I want to be, P5 at the end of the month, right? You want to have these little goals in between your major goals that's actually going to get you over that said hump for your actual success, right? What I had to do is, listen, like I said, well, how did you go chairman, Parish? How did you do it so fast? Listen, it all started with a decision. I made a conscious decision to say, listen, I'm all in. You have to ask yourself right now, are you all in? Are you halfway in? Are you 1 foot in, 1 foot out? Are you in when the trades are hitting? Are you in when people are helping you? Are you in when you want to be in, or are you in until it's there? It's about being consistent, right? I tell my team all the time and every single day, are you interested in making money? Are you interested in becoming successful? Are you interested in changing your life, or are you committed? Are you committed to your success? Are you committed to becoming successful? Are you committed to making money? Are you committed to changing your family's lives? Are you committed to your why, right? What I don't understand is, like, people are so broke, all they have is money. Some people are so broke, all they have is money. You have people that don't even know you that are willing to call you every single day to check on you, right? People that are calling you, checking on you every single day, helping you. Hey, how are you doing? How are your results happening? Are you becoming successful, right? That's what's so important to me. I don't do this for the money. I don't do it for the chairman. I don't do it for the title. I do it for the people that's in my organization who I truly love and truly care about, to see them win. I do it for my boy right now on this call. We're not in the same organizations. I'm not getting benefited. I don't do it for the benefits or the IG likes or for the gem drops. I do it to help. And what I truly realized in my success becoming chairman is those who help the most earn the most. If you're not willing to help people and truly help people, listen, you got to make that change. We got to put ourselves last and put love first, right? When I went to my first convention, people were like, hey, I love you, man. You're successful. Don't get me wrong. I was like, who are these people, right? Why do they want me to become successful? Why do they, what's in it for them? I had to get outside my comfort zone, right? Like I told you earlier, and be uncomfortable to accept someone else's love who truly want to become successful, and share it with other people until it became contagious so we all can become successful. When people join my business, I say, hey, man, welcome to the family. I love you, man. Whatever you need, I'm here for you. And I genuinely mean that. Now, don't get me wrong. It's not going to be an overnight thing. It's not going to be an overnight switch for some of these people. But people know when they really care about you, and people know when you really care about them. Does that make sense? So, before I go to the last thing, I know we had some questions again, bro. I know we had some questions really quick, bro. What was some of the first question that somebody needed help with?
So let's say, someone's coming, right? And, they've got to grips with trading. They've seen the environment. They've seen loads of people trading. Before I go into the next side of the question, let people know about, their timing. They may see, like, for example, we had a guy, he started 7 days ago. He took 50 pounds to 100 pounds on his journey in the space of like 3 days. So for other people seeing that and they're eager and they're like, why is this not happening for me? I want to do 50 to 1,000. Just let people know that timing and, your time's coming. What would you do for someone that's looking at someone else's results, someone going P150 in a day, and they're comparing themselves to that person and feeling a bit disheartened?
So what you got to really do, bro, is think about it, right? Some people say it's called about luck, right? And I honestly don't believe in luck. It's called the 5 P's of success. Write this down. Proper planning prevents poor performance. Proper planning prevents poor performance. It's called the 5 P's of success. And the reason why that's very important when it comes to your timing is because I believe that these people who are getting these people who are getting, the 50 pounds to 1,000 pounds in a day, the person who's a platinum 150 a day, they were prepared for that opportunity at hand, right? So what you had to realize is one thing, bro. If they go ahead and get started right now, they already had their list ready, right? That person who was trading and got the 50 pounds, he was ready at that point in time because he put forth the effort. So if you're putting forth that same effort, you have to give yourself the same exact time, because now you are literally planning for your own success. Nothing happens on accident, ladies and gentlemen. If you literally, right, check this out, right? Let's say I want to go to London today. I said, hey, bro, I'm going to come see you in London. I have to plan my trip, right or wrong. I got to pack my bags. I got to book my flight. I got to get a hotel room. I got to go ahead and call my boy Montel. I got to go ahead and make sure I exchange my American money into euros. We plan stuff all the time, but we got to start planning stuff right now for our business. Every single day, you shouldn't wake up and say, what am I going to do today? It should already be planned the night before. My weeks are planned out. I know what I'm doing tomorrow. I know what I'm doing the day after that. I know what I'm doing Saturday. I know what I'm doing Sunday. So when people ask me, why are you getting so success so fast? It's because guess what? I planned it out. And I waited, like you said earlier, because in my mind, I spoke it into existence in the spiritual. And now in the physical, I'm waiting for it to manifest, which is what? My time. It's all about timing, bro. So you have to give yourself time to become successful, but you got to prepare for it at the same time, right? You can do, when you're manifesting your future and you're manifesting everything you're happy for you, and you're speaking those affirmations, I'm so happy and grateful now, I'm so happy and grateful now, I'm so happy and grateful now. What is the work behind it? What is the work behind it? You know what I'm saying? Faith without work is dead. That's what they say all the time. So now that you're speaking it every single day and you're planning out your success, by the time you look up, guess what's going to happen? It's going to be already done, right? A motto in my organization, we always say is it's already done. Platinum 150, already done. Six-figure trader, already done. Chairman 10, already done. Because it's already done, because we're already planning it out for your success. You have to be patient now, right? In the physical for it to manifest.
Wow, bro, that was
You're welcome,
crazy.
Rita. You're welcome, Rita.
That was crazy, for real, for real. Proper planning prevents poor performance. Guys, sheesh. Man, I ain't never heard that before, bro. I don't know what book you got that from. You got to put me on. All right, amazing, amazing. The next question I got, bro. So we understand now that proper planning prevents poor performance, right? How can we get our performance to the optimum peak? How can you get someone that's a new customer, right? Like just got started today. How can you get them performing so they're getting results building and they're getting results trading as well?
Okay. So in that experience, it goes back to experiences, bro. So if I'm in the business, right, and I'm trading or I'm building or I'm doing both, and I want to go ahead and get those results fast, right? That's the question. You got to give them that experience, right? So how do you give a person who wants to go Platinum 1000 the experience in being a Platinum 1000, right? You have to pour into them, give them that leadership, right? What I honestly realized, and I realized within not even my organization, but in this whole company as well, as there's if you think about it, right, it's called prejection, right? So there's rejection and there's prejection. Rejection where you're being rejected by reaching out to people, you're getting that no. But the prejection is when you're doubting yourself. That prejection is where I don't want to enter that trade because I know I'm going to lose, or I don't want to call somebody on my phone because I know they might be interested in this opportunity. So we can't project our doubts and fears and what's not going to happen on ourselves. What if you enter a trade and that one trade 1,000 pounds in a day, right? What if you build that list and that one three-way is a David in ETA? What if that one three-way is a Alex Morton? What if that one three-way is a Jason Brown, right? So you can't project and stop your own success based on fears and doubts. So you have to give yourself these experiences by practicing, right? Go in the mirror. Hey, I'm super excited about this new business opportunity. I can't wait to share it with you. Talk to yourself. You got to get comfortable. Now, it may sound crazy, right? But I talk to myself in the mirror, right? I used to be afraid. Listen, I kid you not. I used to be afraid to talk to people. And listen, Justin Owens to this day knows this, right? My first presentation, I had my AirPods in, and I was listening to Justin Owens speak while I was speaking in front of a room, maybe about 10, 15 people. I was so scared, bro, I promise you. And what I realized in that moment when somebody asked the question, guess what happened? He kept talking. So now I'm trying to catch up in my ear, and I'm trying to get back in the flow of the presentation, and I had to take it out of my ear and say, you know what? I got to be confident in myself. And I just started going and going and going and going. And it was a great presentation, bro. So what did that show me is that everything that you already want to do and everything you already want to be is already within you. You got it in here. That if you want to be a secret trader, it's already done. It's right here. If you want to go chairman, it's already done. It's right here. But you have to be comfortable and fail your way to success. Justin says it all the time. If you're gonna blow accounts in the beginning. If you're gonna mess up a presentation, get it out the way. I sucked in the beginning. I blew accounts in the beginning, but now I've gotten better. Yes, I'm a chairman 10, but I love the trade. But here's what people don't understand. I was up last night, 5 a.m. in the morning, woke up at 9 a.m. We build during the day and we trade at night. If you're a six-figure trader, are you doing six-figure trader activities? If you're a chairman 10, are you doing chairman 10 activities? What I've realized is we got to stop talking about the success and start putting in the work for the success. I let my work speak for itself. I watch 2 to 3 hours every single day of go live sessions. Every single day. So it all goes back to how bad do you want it and your why. It all comes together. It's like a puzzle, y'all. What we're doing right now is we're building a puzzle. And in this puzzle, it's your success. We got to put the pieces together. And guess what? When we're building that puzzle, every now and then the pieces don't fit right. What we got to do, we got to take that piece out, think about it, turn it around a little bit, find different ways in which it can fit. And that piece might belong somewhere else. That's how people in your business are. You may sign somebody up who may be like, I want to go chairman, but they become to be a great trader. Now they're helping with signals for the organization, which is help building your business, right? Everything comes together, but you always have to plan it and speak into existence and get uncomfortable, bro. Get uncomfortable, get uncomfortable, get uncomfortable.
Wow. And bro, I just want to really, emphasize on that last point. For example, you said you had your AirPods in when you was presenting. I remember the first time I stood up for a presentation, my mind sat back down, right? I stood up to go out there and present, and my mind was like, nope, right? So I want you to really emphasize the point of stepping out of your comfort zone. For everyone that's new on the platform, everyone that's coming, this is completely new to them. Emphasize why they need to step out of their comfort zone and why they need to do it now.
Okay. Well, the reason why you need to get out your comfort zone now is because it's 2 reasons why. Number one, there's no better time than now to be building your business. It's momentum. Listen, one thing I want to talk in a little bit. I'm not here to talk about, quarantine or the virus. And I know a lot of people are going through things right now. And I'm sorry that people are facing these issues. But what you have to realize is this. There has never been a point in my life where I have never been this less distracted. I can't watch TV. There's no NBA. There's no NFL. I can't go to the club. I can't go do nothing. There are no distractions. So now, are you using your time wisely, right? This is the time where you need to be studying. This is the time where you need to be focusing on, let me get my personal development. Let me go watch some more go live sessions. Let me go ahead and do whatever you have to do with your time, because majority of people are at home, right? Now, when it goes back into the question you asked me, it's like, okay, cool. If I'm doing all the right things, there's no way you can't get the results. You can't, because the whole point of a mentor, right? That mentor has gone through things in his life, right? That's helped them. So let me break this down, right? We have GPS systems, right? In my GPS system, if I wanted to go from here in Atlanta, Georgia to Los Angeles, California, I can get there. Me, my boy Montel, we in the car, we driving. We're going to get there eventually, right? But with that GPS system, is going to save me time. It's going to save me money, because on that journey, that road to success is going to be wrong turns. I'm going to have to pull over. There's going to be bumps in the road. I'm going to have to do a U-turn. I'm going to have to pull over and get gas, right, to fill me up, personal development, the audios, and continue on the success. So you being that mentee, what you have to do is listen to that GPS system, AKA that mentor that's gone through the trials and tribulations and the losses and the no's to help you on your own success. And that's why it's so important to get out your comfort zone, because they were there. The whole point of the mentor is to speed up your success process. The whole point of having your mentor success over time is to speed up your success process. If you truly you want to be successful, just listen to your mentor. I feel like too many people, when it comes to opportunity, are thinking. We can't listen to ourselves. We have to duplicate the success, right? That's what it all comes back to. If I go P1000, it's safe to say, guess what? I know how to go Platinum 1000. So I can now teach people how to go Platinum 1000. If I go Platinum 2000, I can now teach people how to do what? Go Platinum 2000 and go on from on there. If I'm able to make $100 a day trading, it's safe to say I know how to teach people how to make what? $100 a day trading. But guess what? I have to, once again, get out my comfort zone at this point in time, because there's no distractions, and that's willing to help other people, not only within the organization, but the family. The whole family, bro.
Wow. That's so powerful, bro. I know everyone's getting value as well. Like, this is just this is a blessing, bro. And, I want to talk about the spiritual side of success. We understand, as, with our experience and getting to where we are in the business, we understand that the mind, the body, the soul, it all has to be functioning cohesively together, right? For you to really reach those optimum levels, you need everything. You need your mind to be in the right place. You need your body to be in the right place. You need to be fired up. And, you know, you need the spirit to be in the right place as well. So, bro, could you just really speak about, you know, that success? And it's not just all about the skills, but it's also spiritual as well, bro. Could you drop some nuggets on that too?
It's spiritual. And the only reason why is like, you have to trust God, right? I'm not saying beliefs, and I don't really talk in religion based on who you believe in and who you don't believe in. But when it comes to spiritual things, you have to be in the right headspace. And to me, I believe spiritual is mindset, right? Why? Because if your mind is not clear and your mind is not focused on what needs to be, you're what distractions, and you're distracted. And what happens when your mind is not clear? You get something called headaches, right? When I'm getting migraines, my mind is not clear and it's distraction. I can't function, right? So if my mind can't function, I can't produce my everyday necessities, right? So if I have a headache, what am I going to do? I'm going to lay in bed all day. Now I'm counterproductive. I'm not able to produce my everyday activities. So when it comes to this mindset, like he says, man, you got to speak on it. I don't know what audios you listen to, bro, but some audios that I truly love that really helped me is David Imanite's Conceive, Believe, and Achieve.
Mm-hmm.
People don't know I am not the same person I was when I first joined this business. I've changed. I've done a whole 360, right? I didn't wear, my first time wearing a suit was to a convention for this company. My first time tying my own tie was to a convention in this company because I had to be willing to trust my mentor and change my mindset and my spirits to align with my mentor to grow, right? Somebody just said growing is amazing. You're right, because what you got to understand is if I'm working out and I'm at the gym right now and I want to get bigger and I want to get those strong biceps, what I got to do? I got to put the reps in and grow my muscles. But in theory, as I'm growing my muscles, they're ripping. I'm going to go through pain, right? So, but what's so crazy is you have a strong mindset. There's something we call governors. There's governors in your mind. You ever worked out? You ever did something and you're like, your body's saying no and you're shaking and you're doing that last push-up, but something in your mind is saying, don't stop. And you're able to get that burst of energy. That's that faith. That's that spirit. That's that within pushing you to the limits, right? Pushing you past your limits. That's getting you over that hump that you actually need. But guess what? It goes back. The mentors have already done that with these audios. So you have to always feed your mental to get your mental right, because your mental is going to feed your spiritual. And when your mental and your spiritual are in line, so is your body. Everything has to flow together. It's like pipes, right? If there's pipes in your house and there's cloggage in those pipes, it doesn't function properly. So you have to make sure there's no cloggage in your pipes, aka your system in your body. That's why it's called mind, body, and soul. They all flow together. And what flows grows.
Wow.
Simple as that.
Wow.
It's crazy, bro. Crazy. Like this opportunity, I'm just grateful for Mr. Christopher Terry, Mr. David Imanite, Mr. Alex Moore, and Jason Brown, all the leaders, because it's like, this really changed my life, y'all. Like this saved my life. I don't know what I would be doing if it wasn't for this opportunity. And what I've realized is it's bigger than money. It's like, it's the love and the bonds that I've shared with people I don't even know. It's like my friends and family won't even support you until you have the success. I still have friends today that won't even get started. I have friends today that said, it's not for me. You're going to go through phases in your business. He told me somebody got started 30 minutes ago. You're going to go through it's not real phase. You're going to go through people saying it's a scam phase. You're going to go through the phases where, oh, are you making money phase? You're going to go through the last phase. The last phase is I'm happy for you phase. I have so many people who tell me, I'm so happy for you. I always knew you can do it. But where were you when I started? Everybody was happy for me. I told them about this opportunity, but guess what? No means next. This opportunity is the perfect opportunity for everybody, but everybody can't become successful. It is what it is. What you have to realize is, in order to be a part in the 1 to 3%, you have to do what the 1 and 3% are doing. There has to be another 97%. In order for there to be rich, there has to be a poor. If I want a Lamborghini, there has to be a Honda. If I want a mansion, there has to be a 1-bedroom apartment. It is what it is, but you got to make a decision with yourself, man. Are you going to let the outside distraction? Are you going to let your fears, your doubts, people telling you what you can't do, stop you from what you can do?
See, what I truly know right now is this virus is not going to stop me. This virus is not going to take away my business or take away my health, because my mind and my body and my soul are all in link. I'm not focused on what's happening around me. I'm focused on my back office. I'm focused on helping my leaders. I'm focused on helping my family get to where they need to be, because guess what? The job is not done yet. I didn't go chairman 10. We went chairman 10. So I have to help them get to where they need to be. That's why I stay up late. I do prayer trainings at 3 a.m. because I got to get better at the skill so I can teach my team the skill. That's what it's all about, man. You got to really care, man, and really give it your all. And when you do that, I promise you, you lock in, you're going to find something right here in your heart, man. It's going to hit you so hard that it's like, you're going to be like, wow, it was only 2 years. It's only been 2 years. And it's like, there's so many more people that need to be helped. So what you got to realize is, me, my boy Montel, is like, I don't know him. We didn't go to school together, but I'm happy and grateful that this opportunity has put him in my life, put y'all in my life, so I can speak the word and help you all. I don't know y'all, but I love y'all. Whatever you need, I'm here. We're supposed to here to help each other, right? We got to share the wealth, share the love, man. And that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about.
Wow, that's crazy, bro. I just want to let you know, I know everyone on this call loves you too, bro. That's a fact, right? We love you. Guys, put a "we love you" in the chat box if you love Parish.
Let's go. Let's go.
Get it. Let's get it. Come on, you know the vibe, but we ain't finished with you yet, sir. We're going to hold you.
Hey, I'm not done. Hey, I got you, bro. Whatever you need.
We need some more of them nuggets right there. All right, bet. So you said, you know, to be the 3%, you have to do what the 3% are doing, right? Let some of these guys know, right? As you're, what do the 3% do on a day-to-day basis?
All right. So I touched on it a little bit earlier. I'm gonna go a little bit deeper, right? We build during the day, we trade at night. So you have to figure out what's actually better for y'all, because y'all are London session, right? I might move to London, bro, just so I can trade better and build the business, just to be on the safe side, right? But what you gotta understand is, like, because the time zone. So let me think about this, right? 3 a.m. I'll do it for the U.S. and you kind of just translate it for your time, right? So I get up every day between about 9, 10 a.m., right? And in between, I want to say 10 a.m. to 2, about noon, I'm talking to my team, talking to my family, talking to my business. Why? Because you have to have time for your business, time to talk to your leaders. Time. And if you don't have any leaders, perfectly fine. Speak them to existence, right? So I get up, and you want to do personal development. I do maybe about 10, 15 minutes of my time just talking to myself, speaking of my goals, affirmations. So happy and grateful now. So happy and grateful now. So happy and grateful now. Then around, I'll say noon, 1:30ish to about 10 o'clock at night, guess what I'm doing? I'm building my business. I'm prospecting. I still send DMs. I still reach out to people. I still, hey, how are you doing? I still get no's. People still leave me on red. So it's okay if you're getting it. You just got to have that tunnel vision, right? So I'm building my business from about 10 to 12, noon to about 10 o'clock at night. And then from 10 o'clock at night, what I'm doing right now, I may eat, shower up, do what I have to do. I may go to sleep for an hour or two, right? And then I'm going to wake up around 2 a.m. 2 a.m. is my London session when we're trading. So now I'm trading from about 2 a.m. to about 5 a.m. in the morning, putting about 3 to 4 hours of trading in. You have to, because we got to be a product of the product and not go to sleep. What I've realized is successful people don't sleep. If you're getting 8 hours of sleep right now, you're getting too much sleep. I'm just being honest. If you're getting 8 hours of sleep right now, you're getting too much sleep. Listen, I have 2 kids and a 6-month-old baby. So I get up for the bottles. I'm still changing diapers. You know what I'm saying? So if I can do it, you can do it. We all got the same 24 hours in a day, whether it's in the UK time or American time, right? It's the same 24 hours. So what you got to do is you can't, like he says, man, like, my goals keep me up at night. Like, that's what I be thinking about, man. I can't even sleep right now because I'm so amped. I'm so excited because I got work to do. You know what I'm saying? That's how bad your why got to be. It's like, yo, man, I can't wait to, do this for my family or do this for them and do this for that. And that's what's going to keep you going. Now, there's some days where you're not feeling as motivated. It is what it is, but you got to put yourself on that schedule. Like I said earlier, proper planning prevents poor performance on that schedule and continue your daily routine. And I got that from Alex Morton. Goes back to what my mentors. Who do I listen to? Who do you listen to?
Wow. Value on value. And, just for a lot of the new guys, for us, as you said, we're in the London session. So how we do it, we trade in the morning, right? And then we build throughout the day as well. So, for us, it is a bit different because of time zones and whatnot, just to clarify for a lot of new people as well. But for the guys in Florida, Parish, you're in Eastern, right?
Yeah, I'm Eastern time.
There we go. So the guys in Florida, you know, South Carolina, you know, Ice USA, you guys want to really be following the blueprint that he's got right there. So bro, thank you so much. And the next question would be for the people that are launching their business, right? So, you know, when you're in that launch mode, you want to set up your shop. You want to let people know what you're doing, let people know about the movement. What advice would you give to people that are launching, because we're in launch mode right now, and tell them the importance of launching their business, bro? Why they should do it now?
Hey, listen, launching the business is the most important part of the business, because when you launch people, the success is in the launch. You want to, number one, get people results as fast as possible. That's number one. But number two, when you're launching your business, it's easy to build a business fast. It's hard to build it slow, right? So you want to build it fast. You got to build that list of 50, right? List of 50 people in which you're going to prospect into your business. That's number one. Number two, what you're going to do is when you're talking to these people, you're building a rapport. Listen, you want to keep it short and sweet. Listen, let the experts do all the talking. You want to have a conversation, maybe about 90 seconds to 2 minutes, about 2-3 minutes. We'll say about 2 to 3 minutes long. Hey, how you doing? I'm super excited. Listen, if this is your first time doing, do like a little role play for you. Hey, what's going on, bro? I'm super, super excited, man. I'm launching my business. I'm super excited to have you on this call right now. I want to go ahead and get you plugged in on my call. They're going to say, well, what is it for? I'm saying, listen, I don't have a lot of time right now. I'm about to walk into this meeting because guess what? You want to like, it's not a lie, but it's like you want to make them feel special. Like, this is a private call. Your business is your business. You know what I'm saying? So you want to let people know, like, hey, listen, like, my store is just as powerful as Gucci, even though this is Justin's t-shirt, right? But this shirt is just like Gucci. If you want it, it's just as good as the regular brand. You see what I'm saying? So what you got to do is you got to talk to your people like the same thing. Like, this is a real deal business, y'all. Y'all got to take this business very seriously. Like, listen, you know, I can't talk right now. I'm about to walk into this meeting, but are you free? Blah, 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 and get them plugged into the meeting. It's called PS3. You want to pique their interest. Write this down. You want to pique their interest, show the plan, 3-way call. I had somebody go P600 in a week from this. Listen, you're going to pique their interest, show the plan, 3-way call. You want to pique their interest. Make it short and sweet. A DM, a message, a text message. Then you want to show the plan. Get them with somebody, your P600, your P1000, or your upline who knows how to show the presentation effectively, and then we're going to do a 3-way call. Then, listen, we're doing that 3-way call. I'm going to say, hey, guess what? Here's my millionaire mentor. Here's my mentor, my mentor, my mentor, and let them close your prospects out. So now, if you do that with 50 people, let's say they say no. What would you say in DMs? I'm saying we say DMs. Don't let me forget about that. What if they say no or they're not ready? Guess what? Bam, bam. Write this down. Bam, bam. Book a meeting from a meeting. If they don't sign up on that meeting, I'm going to get them on the next meeting. And then the next meeting. And then the next meeting until they tell you. Listen, I follow up with people 5 times before I'm left on red, right? The fortune is in the follow. If I DM somebody and they leave me on red, I'm going to send 5 more messages. And my last message I'm going to send is guess not. Guess not. When you send somebody guess not, they're going to respond. And now I promise you, guess not. And they're like, oh man, I didn't see my message, or they're going to say something because now they feel inferior. Like, wait a second, he don't need me. We have to understand, ladies and gentlemen, is that people need us more than we need them. People don't want to be hunted. We are the plug on money. We know how to make people money. So you have to carry yourself and, you know, stick your chest out a little bit. Like, guess not. I'm on to the next person. You see what I'm saying? So that's what you actually have to do in this business. Now, somebody said, what do I say to people, right? So remember, PS3, peak interest, show the plan, 3-way call. So what do I say in the DMs, right? I want you to write this down. You like 3 pictures. You like 3 pictures. You like 3 pictures. You leave a comment. Dope picture, whatever you want to say, leave a comment, and then I'm going to send them a message. The reason why is when I send them a message, they're seeing notifications from the same person. So now they've gotten 4 notifications from me, the 3 likes and the comment. Now they're going to read my message because they feel like, wow, this person just liked my photo, right? I'm going to say, hey, dope page, let's connect and do business. Short and sweet. Hey, dope page, let's connect and do business. Or, hey, I love your Instagram. You know, I would love to, what's the other thing I say? Hey, I love your Instagram. Let's connect a new business. Keep it simple. Another one I have is this one. It's in my notes. So I'm actually write this down to y'all. And Montel, I'll go ahead and I'll text this to you, bro. You can hear me?
Yeah, bro. I appreciate you, man. Thank you.
I'm gonna text this over to y'all. We call it free sauce. So listen, this is what I say to my friends and family, right? Well, not friends and family, but people in the business. I'm scrolling down. Now this is sauce, bro. I'm giving you everything. So
Oh,
listen,
we grateful.
we
Grateful.
Nah, you're good. You're good. I say good morning. I hope all is well and blessed. We've been connected for some time on social media, and there's always so much value. What there's always so much value. What exactly do you do, if you don't mind me asking? So this is for your followers. Everybody has followers on Instagram. But guess what? You don't talk to them. So one more time. Good morning. I hope all is well and blessed. We've been connected for some time, meaning we've been following each other for some time on social media, and there's always so much value because I'm giving them their gratitude, value on your page. I like what you post, value, value, value. What exactly do you do, if you don't mind me asking? Now they're going to respond, because guess what? When you're DMing people, it's all about psychology. You want to put them in the hot seat. You want them to do all the talking. So now, what do? Hey, I do this, I do that, I do this, I do that. I'm going to say, guess what? Perfect, you do hair. Perfect, you sell cars. Perfect, you do business. Perfect, you have your own t-shirt company. Guess what? What if there was a skill? What if there was a way I can help you learn how to multiply your income to reinvest back into your business? They're going to say, how? Listen, I don't care if you're a millionaire or a billionaire, or if you make $100,000 a month. Everybody who makes money wants to know how to make more. Everybody who knows how to make money always wants to know how to make more. So if I showed you a skill set, a way to make more money to put back into what you truly love, guess what? I'm now helping you. We have to realize, ladies and gentlemen, everybody on this call has a passion. I don't know what your passion is, but you have something you love to do. But here's the reality of the real world, no matter if you're in Europe or if you're in America. Majority of people don't have enough money to fund their passions, right? That's why they have that job. And or their passions don't make them enough money right now to fund their lifestyle. Hence the reason why they still have that job. Now, we're not here to knock a job. You never want to talk down somebody's job. But guess what? If people had the choice to quit their jobs today and do their passion and make the same amount of money from that passion, from that job, they would. So now that's where we come into play. And we're going to tell people, hey, listen, I know how to help you make your passion your full-time career. Listen, we're not Forex traders. We got to get out of that habit. We are investors. We are people who know how to invest our money. If you're a rapper, you're a rapper who knows how to invest. If you're a model, you're a model who knows how to invest. When you say you're a Forex trader, you put yourself in a box. Now you're labeled as a Forex trader. I'm not a Forex trader. I know how to invest my money. You see what I'm saying? So now you're more marketable to more people, and more people are inclined to do business with you. Simple as that. Simple as that. It's all about psychology, y'all. Psychology when you're DMing people. You never want to feel like people like you know you're hunting them. It's all about psychology.
Wow. That is crazy value. And in a time right now where, you know, everything is online and you need to be prospecting online, that is totally key, bro. So thank you for the nuggets on that. And, you know, I feel like now's the time that we can open up the floor for everyone's questions, right? You guys had so much value from everything Parish had to say. If you got a question, please do put it in the chat box, and I'm going to go ahead and read some out for you right now. So we have.
Oh yeah, I got some time for your questions, man. Oh, three-way. Somebody said, oh, show the plan three-way call, peak interest. Yeah. So that's good. What do you say? So what? Yeah, put some questions. Put some questions in the chat really quick. I can answer about like 5 questions for y'all. I got you.
Perfect, bro. Thank you so much. There was a question early on.
Okay, when people say they'll get back to you, what do you say? Okay, so cool. What you want to do is this. When somebody says, I'll get back to you, I say, perfect. Let's keep each other updated on each other's success, right? So Mary, right? If you're in my business, if I'm prospecting you and I'm reaching out to you and you said you're not ready right now, guess what I'm going to do? Every time I make money, every time a new flyer drops, I'm going to let you know. Because my thing is this, we are all one family. If somebody goes P150, they want P150 in your family. If somebody goes P600, even though they're not under you or in your organization, they want P600 in your family. So I'm going to kill them with kindness. After a while, people are going to be tired of seeing success. And they're going to be like, what am I missing out on? I'll give you some sauce right here, bro. We have welcome flyers. Anytime somebody joins our business, we drop a welcome flyer. So, Mary, if I DM'd you and you said you're going to get back to me, I'm going to drop welcome flyers. And now you're watching my Instagram because guess what? Everybody's inside right now. So when they go to my profile page, they see the welcome, the welcome, the welcome. They're going to be like, dang, bro, in the last 2 weeks since we've spoken, 10 people have joined your business. Now, they don't know that they joined your family, not technically your organization, but who cares? Because what you celebrate, you accelerate in your life, right? So now they're seeing all this success. They're seeing all the profits. They're seeing all this stuff, and they're going to like, hey, man, you know, I'm ready. Like, nobody wants to be left out. It's called FOMO, fear of missing out. Nobody wants to be left out. I'll write that down too. FOMO, fear of missing out. Just didn't guess that worked. Oh, wow. Hey, look, Jack, somebody named Jack just said, just did the guess not thing with someone and it worked. Listen, I'll do this, right? Everything I'm telling y'all, I've never not did. I will never tell you to do something I haven't done. I promise y'all, right? And I'm going to walk you through how to get some started. Okay, cool. Somebody said that. You're awesome. No, you're awesome, man. I appreciate y'all. Matter of fact, I'll drop my Instagram. So if y'all have any questions or you come across anything, you know, after this call, definitely go ahead and shoot me a DM. You know, I'm always willing to help. I'm always willing to help, man.
Appreciate you, brother. And one last question as well. You know, let's say there's someone that's 2 away from P600, someone that's 1 away from Platinum 150, someone that's 5 away from Platinum 1000, 10 away from P2000. You know, what would you do when you're closing in on that next leadership position? What are some of the things you would do to wrap it up, bro?
You got to think, right? What are you willing to invest? Here's some more thoughts I got you, right? Right now in American money, right, it's $235 US to get started. Every person you personally sponsor, right, is $25 US, right? So that's going to be what? $210. So now if I'm, let's say 3 away, let's say I'm P600, right? And I want to go Platinum 1000, I'm 3 away. What is the difference in income from Platinum 600 to Platinum 1000? Okay, a Platinum 6 makes $150 every single Friday. A Platinum 1000 makes $250 every single Friday. So now that's an extra $100 you're missing out on. So now what if, right, if you're 3 away, you invested that $100 that you're going to get anyway, plus the $25 by the 3 people. So I would take $100 divided by 3, which is roughly about $30. So now instead of $235, it's going to be $210 US. Now I would do $210 US minus 30, which is what? $180. So now if you went to a friend and say, hey, listen, we got a special promotion going on. You know, it's only going to be here for about 3 more days or this weekend, and after that's over with. More people like discounts and deals. It's a deal.
Amen.
Amen. You hear them? I can't make stuff up. People like deals. Why do you think Black Friday in America, or they see it's a car costs $19,999 because they want a deal? Everybody wants a deal. So if you're showing people how to get a deal, hey, listen, I got 5 slots open for this discount deal. 3 already got signed up. There's only 2 spots left. After that, the price goes back up. People are going to take advantage of that. Now they join your business because you're investing in your business, right? And now you get the money back. Because when you hit Platinum 1000, you got that $100 back, plus those $25 you get back when you personally sponsor somebody in your business. You got to invest. I remember when I went Platinum 5000, I did $100 off. Listen, from Platinum 2000 to Platinum 5000 is $750 a week. So I invested $500 to make $750 a week. So what does that mean now? I made a profit of what? $200. I got my money back. And I was able to help other people, and they remember that with the discount. It's a win-win.
Wow, that's some sauce. That's so much sauce that his mic cut off, right? That's how sauceful that was. I think he's back though. Let me unmute you.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now, bro. I can hear you. All right, amazing. That was crazy. Before we go into some last questions, this is the last one from me. For everyone that's new, we've had a lot of people in their first month, in their first 3 weeks, first 2 weeks, first week. what would be your advice to everyone that is new in the family and the organization?
So what would I do? Really just, it's kind of hard. It's a catch-22. If I was new today, knowing everything that I know, just dive into it and trust the process. Because my thing is this, right? And it's not that we're money hungry. It's not that we just love money, 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 money. What we have to understand, can you hear me, bro?
Yeah, you good, bro.
What you gotta understand is like, where else can you make this much money doing this? It's like a choice. Like if you had to make a choice, where else can I make $10,000 a month helping people? And not only helping people, I'm giving them income and helping them as well while learning a skill how to trade. Nothing makes more than trading. Nothing, right? And that was my decision. I had to like, do I want to go back to work? The choice is no. I don't want to go back to work. You know what I'm saying? It didn't make sense to me. So that's what I would do for you. You have to make a decision. Are you interested or are you committed? If you're interested, you're just trying this out, you're trying to make it work, then you're going to get interest in trying to work income. If you're committed, you're going to get committed income. You got to figure out what is going on in your life and what needs to be changed. You have to be disgusted with your financial situation to not only help you, but help your family get out of what they're going through so now they can become successful as well. Disgusted. You got to be like, I was too broke not to keep going, right? I couldn't fathom. I wasn't like homeless broke, but my mom was still working. You know, my sister wanted a car. You know, my little brothers was gonna go to school. So it's like I gotta really think of like, wait a second, am I living my life for me or am I living my life for my family? Everybody on this call has a family. Everybody on this call has cousins, aunts, uncles, you name it. Where are they at in their life? That's part of your why. You have to remember, like, we're not doing this for us. We're doing it for them. And that's why you have to understand the why. It's all about personal development. You're supposed to change this opportunity. And if you're not willing to change, you're not going to grow. And if you're not willing to grow, neither is your income.
Wow. Amazing, man. Sheesh. Listen, guys, I'm overflowing right now. I know the value of my cup is overflowing. I know you guys' cups are overflowing as well. Trust me, guys. Like Olivia says, I'm speechless. Charmin says, wow. Listen, guys, any last questions before we close out this interview tonight? Let me give a massive thank you to
Hey, thank you, man. Thank you.
Bro, I'm so grateful, bro. You don't understand. I know everyone's questions got answered on this call, bro. And thank you. Just thank you so much, right? But guys, any last questions?
And study this information. Everything that I went over today, what you got to understand, don't just do it and just let it go. Like put in the reps that I talked about earlier. Let's get the reps up. Let's get the reps up. Talk to yourself about this stuff. Talk to that, like, you know what I'm saying? Go in the mirror. It's called the mirror technique. Go and practice these things I'm telling you to yourself. So now you get good at it and you could duplicate it throughout your organization and create something we call momentum.
Wow. Yeah, I'm fired up, man. I'm fired up, bro.
Go!
Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, sir. And bro, to wrap up this call, man, you know, we got to do a very, very, very UK chairman scheme, right? We got to do the chairman scheme. I done this with Lejay in his house, and his cousin was looking at me.
Everybody unmute your cameras. Take the cameras off. I don't care if your hair, I don't care if you're in bed right now. I don't care if you're going to wake up your neighbors or your mom is sleeping next to you. We're going to do a chairman screen for the UK, and we're going to go crazy, all right? Everybody, he going to unmute the mics, right? You going to count down, bro?
Oh, bro, I'm gonna let you do the pleasure, bro. You can take the pleasure.
All right, we're gonna do a chairman scream on 3, man. What are you screaming for? You're screaming for your success. You're screaming for your family. You're screaming for those bills that can't get paid. You're screaming for what you're speaking to existence, right? Everybody. Going. Let me see the chat.
Bro, you went on mute for a little second.
You heard me?
I can hear you now. Yeah.
All right, perfect. I see him. So listen, we're going to scream on the count of 3. I want you to scream for everything. Go ahead and wake up your neighbors, wake up your roommates, wake up your family, wake everybody up. Go ahead and unmute your camera. unmute your mics. We're going to scream on the count of 3. What are we screaming for? We're screaming for success. We're screaming for our loved ones. We're screaming for the situation we're in right now. We're screaming for those blue days in the trading accounts. We're screaming for the withdrawal. We're screaming for chairman. We're screaming for each other, man. So on the count of 3, you're going to scream 1, 2, 3. Oh!
Let's go!
Let's go!
Whatever y'all need, man, I got you. Hit me up on the gram.
Let's go.
I love you, bro.
Let's go. Parish, you dropped it. I love you, bro. That's brother for life. Guys, you're fired up. Take every single bit of information you got, implement it. We love every single one of you guys. See you all at the top. The bottom's way too crowded. Stay safe, stay blessed. God bless. Good night. Let's go.